Everyone says Greenville is the it city of the South. But if you're looking at it through the lens of retirement, you don't just want a cool downtown. You want a lifestyle that actually fits your budget without the surprises. Today, we're breaking down the true cost of living here in 2026, from the massive new tax breaks for seniors to the reality of the housing market. We're going well beyond the brochures. Is Greenville actually affordable for retirees, or has the secret finally pushed the price of admission too high? Let's find that out. I am Mark Rucker, and I am your hometown realtor. My goal is to always be the most informative outlet for you in the upstate of South Carolina, and to be your trusted resource for the most dependable and the most updated information I can possibly find. So if you are within 1 in 100 days yourself of relocating to our area, or in just the thinking about it stage, y'all, that is okay. Go ahead and contact me, my email, phone number below, and I would love to be your hometown realtor. Also, subscribe below, comment below, because we would love to hear your thoughts about our Greenville, South Carolina area. It is my pleasure to be your resource to all things Greenville. It is our goal on the Rucker & Associates real estate team to be your go-to for Greenville real estate. Now let's start with the elephant in the room, the housing. So as of early 2026, we finally hit a balanced market. So the days of 20-person bidding wars are mostly behind us. First of all, the average sales price in the upstate of South Carolina in the spring of 26 is right at $400,000. In the city proper, the average sales price is hovering around $500,000. But here's the trick. Most retirees are looking in the Golden Strip area, places like Simpsonville or Mauldin or Fountain Inn or Greer, where you can find modern, low-maintenance homes closer to $350,000 to the $450,000 mark. If you're looking for high-end luxury or that historic charm of North Main or Augusta Road, be prepared to cross the $800,000 mark and well into the millions. But for a standard 3-bed, 2-bath ranch, you're looking at a cost that is significantly lower than most major East Coast or those California hubs. If you're interested in Del Webb Greenville, which is a true 55+ community we have here in the upstate, so after upgrades, after lot premiums, you're looking at $500,000 up to $1 million. Or you could choose Rosewood Communities, which is not a true 55+ community, but certainly acts as one. You can comfortably get in there in the 500,000s. Or you could choose a cottage-style resale home over in Simpsonville, and you can be around that $400,000 mark. If you want a bit cheaper, and you will consider townhomes, there are a plethora of townhomes on the market right now, less than $350,000 in the Simpsonville Fountain Inn area. Now, this is where South Carolina shines for retirees. It's one of the most tax-friendly states in the country. First of all, Social Security is not taxed, period. On top of that, South Carolina offers $10,000 retirement income deduction for those over 65. But here's the big news for 2026. The state has introduced new senior deductions that can reach up to $35,000 for married couples with the combined standard deduction. And if you're a veteran, all military retirement pay is now exempt from state income tax. When you do the math, that's thousands of dollars back into your pocket every year compared to states like New York or Illinois. What about the day-to-day? Groceries here are right at the national average, maybe 1% to 2% less than the national average. And utilities are where people actually get a bit surprised. Because of our very hot and humid summers here in the area, you're going to run that AC very hard from June through September. Expect your monthly utility bill for, say, a 2,000 square foot home to be between $200 and $350 per month. So water and sewer are relatively inexpensive. You may spend $50 to $100 per month on those utilities. So the good news, transportation costs are about 5% lower than the national average, and gas remains relatively cheap compared to the rest of the Southeast. South Carolina is one of the cheapest states for gas. Now here's a hidden cost that most relocating buyers do not know about. We do have vehicle property taxes here in South Carolina. So those property taxes are paid on each car you own, and that could range from $200 per year to $600 or $700 per year, depending on the age and type of vehicle. So beware of that. As a retiree, healthcare isn't just about cost, it's about access. Greenville has a healthcare hub for the upstate. Healthcare costs here trend about 6% below the national average. Now, if you're looking at the long-term assisted living options here in Greenville, it averages over $5,000 per month in 2026. That is higher than the state average, but lower than the national average of close to $6,000. You're paying for the proximity to top-tier specialists and hospitals like Prisma Health, which is a trade-off for many retirees, and that does make them happy. Now, the best part about Greenville, a lot of the best things we have are free. So walking the Swamp Rabbit Trail or spending the afternoon at the world-class Falls Park or Unity Park, thousands of hikes within 1 hour of Greenville in the mountains, floating down the Green River, spending the day on one of our gorgeous lakes that we have. There's so much to do here at no charge. If you're a culture seeker, a night at the Peace Center for a Broadway show, or a season ticket to the Greenville Drive baseball team, very accessible. So the Greenville Drive play at Fluor Field, which is a replica of Fenway Park in Boston. If you go on a Friday night, you get free fireworks. That is a fun night. So dinner for two at a chef-driven restaurant downtown Greenville, you'll probably spend about $80 to $150, including drinks. It's a big city flavor without the $300 Manhattan price tag. So, is Greenville affordable? If you're coming from a very high-end tax state with a lot of equity in your home, you're going to feel like you just got a massive raise. The true cost of living here is about 8 to 9% below the national average. And for retirees, the tax perks are the cherry on top. If you're thinking about making the move, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to discuss in detail the true cost of living in the Greenville area. I'm local, I'm a lifer, and I've seen it all transpire right here in front of my eyes. I really do appreciate you watching this video and enjoying our channel at Living in Greenville, South Carolina. And remember, I'm your hometown realtor, and I would love to be your resource to all things Greenville. Thank you.